All right, so we have a worksheet we're going to use, and I'm going to share my screen so you can see it. This is the lesson for uppercase and lowercase letters. So let's see. Our first page of the worksheet looks just like this. So you can see all of the letters. So we're going to go over the letter sounds first. Hi, Aria. Aria, do you know what sound this letter makes? Can you say j, 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 j? Yeah. Let's see. Katie, can you tell me what sound this letter makes? Eh. Eh, eh. Thank you. Alicia, can you tell me what sound this letter makes?
Go, 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 go.
You're right. G. We have two more left. AJ, can you tell me what letter this is?
No.
Do you know what letter it is?
No.
Like fish. And the last letter, Evelyn McKay, would you like to help us? The last letter is ha, ha, for hello. So what we are going to do is we're going to match the uppercase letters to the lowercase letters. Hi, Jaya. Go ahead and choose your colored pencil or your pencil, and we're going to draw lines to match each letter. So the first uppercase letter is f, f. Can you draw a line all the way down to the lowercase f, f? Your next uppercase letter, do you know what this one is, Alicia? G.
It's really hard to tell because I haven't seen that before.
That's why we're practicing, right? This is the G, G. All right, let's draw a line from the G, G, the uppercase G, to the lowercase G, G. The next uppercase letter is the ha, ha. Ha, ha. Can you draw a line from the ha, ha to the lowercase ha, ha? See if you can do it, and then I can help you do it. If you draw a line, it looks just like this. We have two letters left. This is the I, I. Go ahead and draw a line from the uppercase I, to the lowercase I. It should look like this. Now we have one letter left, the J, J. Let's draw a line from the capital J, J, to the lowercase J, J. Now that we drew our lines, we're going to trace our letters. So you can use a pencil or a color, but we're going to trace each one of the letters on this page. Let's see if we can trace them together. Now I'm going to follow the line and trace the lowercase. The g is a little bit challenging. You might have to trace it with your fingers first. See if you can draw it without picking up your pencil at all. First, you draw all the way to the top and make a loop. Then you follow it to the point. Then it has a really big belly, so see if you can make its big belly and then come back together. This is a very challenging letter. Maybe trace it 2 or 3 times. When you finish tracing it, let's see if you can find the lowercase g and trace it too. How are you doing? Was that a challenging letter, AJ? Was that g a challenging letter?
No.
Jaya, was this g a challenging letter? A little bit challenging? Well, the h is a little bit easier. We're going to make 2 lines. One line by itself. Then we're going to make the next line like an O, just like that. One line by itself, and then curve around like an O. We're going to make our capital H. When you finish, go ahead and try the lowercase letter. H. When you're ready to keep going, give me a thumbs up so that we can do the last letters together. I see Alicia's ready. If you would like to go faster than me, that's okay. If you want to try writing a little bit faster than me, go right ahead. The next letter is I. This is blue because it's called a vowel. This is the uppercase, I. When you finish the uppercase, I, you can try the lowercase I. This one has a dot. Don't forget, every time you have to draw the dot.
Miss Roman, hi.
Okay, so we started by matching all of the letters, and right now everybody's tracing them. I'm giving everybody just a moment to catch up before we do the last letter. It looks like everybody's ready to keep going, so let's trace the j together. This is the capital, the uppercase j. It looks like two big loops. Two big loops. When you finish, you can trace the lowercase j. It just has one loop and one dot. When you're all finished tracing your letters, you can give me a thumbs up so I know it's time for us to keep moving to the next page. If you already finished your work and you want to go to the next page, you can go ahead and move on too.
Miss Roman, I'm done.
Okay, go ahead and start writing. On the next page, we have some writing paper. So we can practice writing each of the letters. Let's start with the f and see if we can write it together. First, we trace it. And then we write it. See if you can fill up the whole line.
Okay. Question. Do you have to do one letter each row?
Well, you can fill up the whole line for each row. So you see how I filled them the whole thing up? We're gonna fill the whole thing up for each row. That way we get lots of extra practice. When you finish the uppercase f sound, we can practice the lowercase sound. Going to show you how to write it, and then we can take a little pause from going on so you can finish writing all of the rest. So right now we're just writing the f sound, the F sound. If you're not practicing writing it, you can trace it with your finger or a crayon. We're just learning the shape of it right now. When you finish tracing all the f sounds, go ahead and give me a thumbs up so I know we can move on. I know the g sound is going to be quite challenging. Alicia, how are you doing? Did you write the f sounds?
Yes, I want some stew for lunch.
All right. So when you're ready, we're going to start with the g sounds. This one, remember when we traced it, we tried to do one big line. So see if you can trace the loop first and then the point, and then give it a big belly. And we do the last part. See if you can try to write it by yourself. If it's challenging to write it by yourself, that's okay. You can just keep tracing the ones that are already have shapes. When you finish, many of us have already practiced writing a lowercase g. So if you'd like to move on, go ahead and practice writing a lowercase g while we wait for everybody to finish writing the uppercase g. It might feel really challenging to write these letters because some of them we haven't seen or practiced before. So it's okay if you need to take a break and just watch the video for a few minutes. You'll have the worksheet to keep practicing for as long as you need to. Our next letter is the uppercase H, the h sound. When we do this, we make two lines, one by itself, and then we give it a hug to make an O shape. Let's see if we can draw a lot of them on here. It might feel funny to write them at first, but as long as you keep practicing, you'll keep feeling like it's easier and easier. Remember, if you want to go faster or slower, that is okay. Make sure you don't feel too frustrated because it's okay to take a break. If you have a question, you can raise your hand and I can help you. If you're confused about how to write a letter, raise your hand and I can help you. We can go over it again. Once you finish the sound, we can practice the I sound. This one's a little bit easier because it's like a fancy O sound. Do your lowercase I. Make sure you put that down. Yes, AJ?
I have to skip 2.
That's okay.
Yeah, I had to skip 2 on the. I had to skip 2 lines on the 3rd.
That's okay.
The whole line.
You can practice them later.
Yeah, I can't really.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We're just practicing right now, but you have lots of time to practice later or another day to practice your writing, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's okay if we have to skip some lines. We're almost done with this page. We've written a lot of letters so far. When you're ready, you can go to the next page of writing paper. But before you go to your next page, I want you to circle 3 letters that you think you could use more practice on. I think I should practice my uppercase F more. And I think I could practice my H more. And I think that I could practice my lowercase f more. Those are 3 letters that I want to practice more. Now I'm going to move on to the next page. I have 1 letter left to practice. And look at this. I have lots of extra lines. I wonder what I can practice here. Could I practice the letters that I felt challenged me? Of course. You could also practice your name or any other words that you want to write about. You could even write a short story if you wanted to. I'm going to start by practicing tracing my J. Remember, this one has 2 big loops. It's a little bit challenging because it's such a big letter. It goes all the way from the top to the very, very bottom. When we finish writing them, you can also draw a picture of something that starts with each letter. That way you remember what sounds it makes. For the J, maybe you could draw a jellyfish or some jam. I'm going to use this space to practice some of the letters that I wanted to practice more. I remember my uppercase F, my lowercase f, and my H are 3 that I really wanted to practice. I feel like I should also practice my uppercase J sound. So I'm going to take my time and I'm going to practice these letters on my own. That way I can keep practicing. We have a few minutes left, and I want to talk about why are we learning the capital letters? AJ, why are we learning the uppercase letters? Hi, AJ.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah. And I'm just going to say bye. Because I'm leaving class. I really wanted to.
Okay. Well, we use our capital letters, our uppercase letters, to say somebody's name. We use our uppercase letters to start sentences, especially for stories. And we use our uppercase letters when we're talking about the names of things.
Okay.
Jaya, when you write your uppercase letters, can you use the uppercase J to write your name? Jaya starts with the uppercase J, right? So we can start our name with it. If you look at your name on the screen, we made them with capital letters too, right? So keep practicing your capital letters, and you can use them to write your name or to write stories. Like Grace starts with the G that we practiced today too. All right, bye everybody.